So I wanted to come in and talk about something real quick. I was speaking with someone on my Facebook. We were talking about gospel music, right? I don't know what it was, but my whole family are Jehovah's Witnesses on my mom's side. So growing up, that's all I knew. Like, I had to go to church on Sunday. I had to have Bible study. Sometimes I even went out in field service with my grandmother. It was just a lot of going to church and a lot of, Jehovah's Witness knowledge that I gained growing up. And not saying anything bad about that religion. I'm just saying from always hearing like the Jehovah's Witnesses music, when they sing in church, it was a little different than hearing gospel music. And that gospel music hit me differently than what I was used to going to the Kingdom Hall. And so me and this person on Facebook was talking about how I snuck into a gospel choir when I was in the 10th grade. And I remember my friend Trina Burns, shout out to her. I went to her church one time with her, and the gospel choir was like banging, like for real. Like I never heard anything like that a day in my life. So I just started listening to gospel music all the time and had to sneak to listen to it because my mama wasn't with that, and you don't hear stories like this. Most people hear a story about gospel people, like church people don't want to hear secular music, but Jehovah's Witnesses don't want to hear gospel music nor secular music. That's crazy. But I was always a chorus kid. My mom was okay with me being in chorus and stuff, but she didn't know it was different types of choruses, that was offered at Homestead Senior at the time. And that's where I met my other friends, Sophia and Kim, and Sophia's sister, and we all used to hang out together, and we all was in the choir. And I know that if my mama would have found out that this was a gospel choir, she would have been up there at that school and got me up out of that class, you know what I'm saying? But at that time, my mama wasn't really into the religion like that. And we still would go to church and stuff, but she was never like a baptized Jehovah's Witness like she is right now. Like right now she ain't with none of that shit, but back then she was doing her thing in the streets, which was not requiring her to not to be home all the time and shit. So I'm like 15, 16 years old. Really, I'm like 14, 15. I'm sorry. I'm like 14, 15 years old. I'm a little smart aleck and shit. So I'm lying and telling her I need the money because our choir is going to another school to perform and we need a uniform and stuff. And I use the money to actually pay for stuff that I do need for the gospel choir instead of just a regular chorus class. Because in chorus, you have to pay for like dresses, and then you also have to pay for the field trips and shit like that. Well, for the gospel choir, you just have to pay for the field trips and stuff. I don't even remember if we wore robes or not, but if we did, you had to pay for it. But I don't think we did. But we've been on a few trips that we just had to pay for, and I would lie to my mom about needing money, and my mom used to always just give us money because she was just making that money at that time. So it's like it wasn't hard for me to lie to her to sneak into the gospel choir and stuff. And so I remember one time she came to our choir performance. This is chorus, actually. Chorus performance. This was later on. Let me reiterate that. This is later on in high school, because I just told y'all about 10th grade year. This is 12th grade year at a different school, South 3rd. This is regular chorus, and chorus covers, and this is how I learned to love all music. Y'all hear me playing classical music, jazz music, especially on my Snapchat. They hear me playing all different types of music. I fell in love with all different types of music because I'm a chorus kid. But this is regular chorus. You know, they cover classical, different languages that I get to learn. And I even get to learn the notes, reading the notes and stuff. And so it was very monumental to my life. I swear to God it was. But she came to one of our concerts, and it was a Christmas concert, and she had no idea. And everybody knows Jehovah's Witnesses don't do no holidays. No holidays at all. Ain't no Santa. Ain't no Santa, bitch. And so she had no idea that we lived in a 4-bedroom house at this time. We had a piano. I mean, I learned how to play the piano because I know how to read notes and shit during chorus. And so we had a piano in our house and everything. This is a different time, my 12th grade year. So, you know, she used to give us money all the time. And, you know, she paid for the chorus dress, and she had no idea it was a Christmas concert. But when she seen it, she stayed. It actually shocked me that she stayed, but we talked about it in the car. She wasn't even mad. She thought it was nice, actually. Like, my mom thought it was nice and that we did a good job. I guess she was proud, you know, to see me up there and stuff, and not even scared, because I used to be stage frightened at one time of my chorus life. In the early stages, I had to get over stage fright, and I did. And she just talked about why I didn't tell her. I should have told her, and I believe if I would have told her that it was a Christmas concert, she wouldn't have came. But she actually enjoyed it and everything. So, yeah. That's my little story, y'all, of me sneaking into a gospel choir. Shout out to my sister, Candy Lewis, who actually I was talking to this same topic in Facebook and our messenger, and it was a good discussion that we had, and I told her that I should go ahead and do a video on this, and that's the reason why I'm in y'all face. But I'm finna get out of y'all face. Y'all go to situationalessentials.com and use my promo code MSGIGGS for 10% off y'all order. This your girl Giggs. Bye.